let's kick off the start of my Slimming World meals. Monday night I'm going to cook Mediterranean pork chops. Have a look at this. So I've got it up on my iPad. That's how it's supposed to look. The ingredients is balsamic vinegar, onion, garlic, mozzarella, tin of tomatoes, pork loin steaks. I'm going to have to trim the fat off of them. Parmesan cheese, basil, Mediterranean salad. Hang on, let me just make sure I've got everything on here. So we also need onion powder and garlic powder. Lucky enough I've got those as well. Got the basil, got the onion, got the garlic. Black pepper, I've got that. Small onion, garlic I've got everything. Love it, love it. Right, I'm going to start cracking on this and we'll see how involved it is and how long it takes. Right guys, so I've added the pork loin steaks in a bag. I've added a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, salt and pepper. Leave to marinate for 20 minutes. So while they're marinating, the idea is to have a Budweiser and wait until they're marinated in about 20 minutes time. No, seriously, I'm going to have a Budweiser and make the sauce up at the same time. I'd imagine ideally, if you've got the time, to marinate these would be better to leave them for like most of the day marinating or something, but I haven't got the time. So this is a quick one, guys. So let me get on with the sauce and let's see what happens. Okay, so I've got a 1/4 of an onion and 1 clove of garlic at the moment. I'm just gently frying off. It's actually for 6 people, guys, so I've had to reduce it, work it out what it will be for 1 person. And although I don't like using it, I'm using fry light. If you're going to do it, you might as well do it properly. 1 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. I'm just going to let that evaporate. The recipe is actually for 3 people, so I'm converting it down just for 1. One thing I forgot, but lucky enough I had some tomato puree. So here's what's happening so far. Off the garlic, adding balsamic vinegar to reduce that. I've now added 400 grams of tomatoes, because obviously it's not going to be for 3 or 4 people, it's just for me. And I've added 1 tablespoon of tomato puree. Okay, so we've added a 1/4 teaspoon of basil, a small amount of water, and now I think the sauce is all ready to go. A bit of seasoning, salt and pepper. Okay, so that's the sauce made up, the Mediterranean sauce. It's now cooking the pork steaks. Once they're cooked, I've just read the instructions. They go into the sauce, and with that you grate some mozzarella and parmesan on top. Sounds nice, but we'll put it to the test. Right, they're looking damn good. We just got to add the parmesan cheese and some grated mozzarella. Right, it's saying you can pop it in an oven or under the grill for a few minutes. I'm going to actually pop this in the oven so the chops cook more in the actual sauce. But that's the cheeses added as well. Let's get it in the oven. So there you go, that's my Mediterranean pork loin chops. There's my Mediterranean salad as well. I've added a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Well, to be honest, that looks actually quite nice. The proof is going to be in the taste. Let's see what it actually tastes like. That is absolutely gorgeous. I highly recommend that. You can just taste the sharpness of the balsamic vinegar. Well, oh, this is good. Definitely recommend this one, guys. So it's not my usual dinner where I can usually knock it up in about 10 minutes and eat it and job done. A little bit more longer doing the Slimming World ones, but very, very worth doing this. Anyway, guys, I'm going to eat my dinner. Links for this recipe will be in the description. In fact, all the recipes, I'll put the links in the description. And I'll catch you for tomorrow's Slimming World meal. Tuesday night's dinner is going to be a Slimming World spag bowl. A nice bit of spaghetti bolognese. Here's the ingredients, what I'll be using. I've been a good boy, getting the right mince. So we've got 5% steak mince meat, carrots, bacon, tomato puree, obviously the spaghetti, garlic, beef stock, oregano, tin of plum tomatoes and onions. Right, so let's knock this together. I am actually having a very smidgen amount of Parmesan cheese on it. You know it makes sense. So let's get it cooking and see what it looks like. Right guys, so we've got the mince. I've got half a carrot finely sliced, a quarter of an onion finely sliced, 1 garlic clove and 2 rashers of bacon with the fat removed. Okay, so let's start cooking it off. I have done this many years ago, this recipe, and if you want you can add celery and mushrooms, but I totally forgot to get them, and I'm just going with the flow guys, just doing it as it is now. This actually smells really good. Right, I'm just about to add in the beef stock, plum tomatoes and a bit of oregano now. I found some celery. I knew I had some somewhere but couldn't place where it is, so I've added half a stick of celery in here as well, just to give it that little bit of bite. That smells gorgeous. There you go guys, there is my Slimming World spaghetti bolognese. Let's give it a taste test. I'll tell you what, this smells absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a try of it. That is gorgeous. I'm glad now I found the celery to add to it, because it gives it a lovely bite to it. Really nice. I'm going to get on now and eat this, and I'll catch you tomorrow for Wednesday's Slimming World meal. Not too sure yet what it's going to be, but all will be revealed tomorrow. Right, it's Wednesday night. I've literally just got through the door. By the way, what do you think to my haircut? Anyway, tonight's dinner is going to be chili con carne. Now, it's going to be a Slimming World one. You know I like my chili con carne, so I thought, let's see how good the chili con carne is. Anyway, let me just show you what the ingredients are, then I can take my coat off and start cracking on with it. Okay, so that is all the ingredients tonight for the chili con carne. Hang on a minute. I didn't see that being part of the ingredients. Well, it must be. You must have to drink that while you're making it. So what have we got? We've got 4 tomatoes. We've got some green and red chilies, red kidney beans, paprika, coriander, cumin, salt, pepper, onion, 5% mince, guys. That you've got to get the 5% mince. So I've got that. I've got a pepper, I've got garlic, I've got tomato puree, and I've also got beef stock cubes. 500 grams of the mince for 4 people. I'm going to do 250 grams, so I'm going to do enough for 2 people, and I can freeze the other half, and that's a dinner for another day, sort of next week. Anyway, the only thing with this Slimming World, some of the meals do take a while, so I think next time I do it, I'll sort of prep the night before. And the only other thing, it's buying all these different spices all the time. But I suppose once you've bought all the spices, I know it's adding up on the price at the moment, each one I'm doing, because I keep buying all this, I say spices. But I suppose once you have got them all, then when you do the recipes, it's not going to be too bad, because you've got it all, most of it already. So anyway, let me get my coat off. First things first, let's crack the beer open and start the dinner. Okay, so far I've fried half an onion and 1 garlic clove. I've sweated them off, and I've just added the mince to cook it all off together now. Right guys, so remember this recipe is literally for 2 people. And what I've had to do is break the recipe down, because obviously if you look on my iPad, I don't know if you can see, the recipe is actually for 4 people, so I'm breaking it down. Right guys, so now I've added 2 fresh chopped tomatoes. So we've got all the spices. So added 150 millilitres of beef stock. So now I'm just going to simmer it gently for the next 15 minutes before I add the kidney beans. Okay, so I've now added half a tin of the kidney beans, and I've added half a tablespoon of tomato puree just to thicken it up a bit. Don't look too bad to me. Right, I'm just going to leave it for a few more minutes simmering, and then we'll give it a try. Right, here we go. Slimming World chili con carne. Actually, that don't look too bad. I've got some here what I'm freezing. This is the other half of the mixture. I've done a half of the tin with a bed of rice and put the remaining chili con carne on top. So that can be frozen when it's cooled down. But yeah, let's try it, see what the taste is like. Well, it's now 7:30, so it's took me about 35-40 minutes to do it, which is not ideal when you've been at work all day, but it's got to be done. Right, let's give it a try. Cool, it's got quite a kick to it. I like it. Actually, it's different. It's lovely. I can taste the spices and the fresh chilies coming through. That is really nice, actually. What though, I can feel the chilies. That is an excuse for another beer while I'm eating it. Anyway guys, I'm going to eat this and I'll catch you tomorrow for Thursday night's dinner. Tonight's dinner, I'm looking forward to this one. It's a Slimming World sticky chicken. Let me show you the ingredients. So for this sticky chicken, I have done it a long time ago. I remember doing it, this is a few years ago. So it's balsamic vinegar, soy sauce and honey. There's the chicken breasts. I've got some baby leaf mixed salad. Oh my God, I forgot the cucumber. I knew I'd forget something. Celery, radishes, onions, tomatoes. You know what, I was walking around in Tesco and I thought, oh, must get a cucumber, and forgot it. Oh well, no cucumber tonight. Anyway, I'm going to start this chicken now because it's getting on a bit, and we'll see what it looks like. This recipe's for 4 people, and it's 3 tablespoons of honey, 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. So I've just gone 1 on each. Here's how it's looking. Right, so now we're going to put the chicken in there and leave it for 30 minutes in the fridge. So it's been sitting there for 31 minutes, not 30 minutes, 31 in the fridge. Let's have a look at it now. That's how it's looking. I love these easy recipes like this. Right, we've got to fry it off now for about 20 minutes and job's done. Guys, that is looking so good. It smells lovely. Who says men can't multitask? I'm doing the dinner and a sandwich at the same time. Right guys, so that's how it's looking. We've got a bit of mixed salad, some little silver king onions, and that is the sticky chicken. Right guys, so for today's last and final Friday night dinner for Slimming World, it's going to be an easy one. An easy one, but I reckon quite nice too. I'm going to be doing creamy garlic chicken with spinach pasta, but I'm going one further than the recipe. I'm actually adding a bit of pesto in as well. So come and check the recipe out. We've got the spinach. We've got 3 chicken breasts. We've got some Philadelphia light. It's got to be light, guys. We've got the garlic. We've got the pasta. And that I'm actually adding that in. You don't have to add this in, but I love a little bit of pesto in there. It's not going to hurt. So let's go for it. Right guys, so I'm just frying the chicken off. I've added a bit of garlic, fresh garlic, and a bit of seasoning. Okay, so the chicken's almost cooked. Spinach is cooking at the moment as well. The other pan is for the pasta. So as you can see, I've cooked the chicken off, cooked the pasta off, added a bit of spinach as well, what I've cooked off. Let's add the Philadelphia now, and the pesto. That is smelling so good. Right, let's mix it all up. And there we go. How easy and quick was it to make that? Just tried it. It's absolutely delicious. If you're not a fan of pesto like me, just add chicken stock to it, bit of quark, or if you're not into quark, add some low-fat cheese, a bit like the Philadelphia. But I just love it this way. It tastes gorgeous. So that's how it's looking. It is smelling delicious. Right, let's give it a try. This is so good, it's unbelievable. This is absolutely gorgeous. And that is the quickest one out of the 5 meals this week to do, and it is so nice. It's just too good, guys. It's took me about 10 minutes to make it as well, which is unusual for a Slimming World meal, but yeah, absolutely love it. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching these 5 Slimming World meals I've had this week. I've got to say, all of them were absolutely gorgeous. Let's hope I've lost a ton of weight. You never know. What do you reckon, Lou?
No.
No. I'm definitely going to do them again. So yeah, without a doubt, next week I'm going to do my meals of the week, but it's going to be sensible meals. We're doing this for a week, it's mad not to. So I'll probably do them guys as well on the vlog, and I'll catch you all later.